Breaking tonight as well, a federal appeals court has ordered charges to be dropped against former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. That is considered a huge win for President Trump and his Justice Department. Correspondent David Spunt has details tonight outside the DOJ. Good evening, David.
Brett, good evening to you. Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn is one step closer to putting a 3-year legal saga behind him. He wants the case dropped. The Department of Justice wants the case dropped. The original judge says not so fast, but Michael Flynn is praising today's development. In a surprise call to the Rush Limbaugh show, Michael Flynn sounded relieved.
It's a good thing for me. It's a good thing for my family. But it's really a great boost of confidence for the American people in our justice system.
Flynn declined to discuss specifics just hours after the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled 2-1 his case must be dropped. Judges Karen Henderson and Naomi Rao writing in part, if evidence comes to light calling into question the integrity or purpose of an underlying criminal investigation, the executive branch must have the authority to decide that further prosecution is not in the interest of justice. Flynn pleaded guilty twice to lying to the FBI, but withdrew his latest plea earlier this year, arguing misconduct on behalf of the Justice Department and FBI. Flynn's legal team claims these heavily redacted notes were written by former FBI agent Peter Strzok, and the notes point to a meeting between then President Obama, Vice President Biden, and FBI Director Comey in early January 2017. According to the notes, President Obama allegedly said, make sure you look over things and have the right people on it. And, is there anything I shouldn't be telling the transition team? Director Comey apparently used the word legit when talking about calls between Flynn and Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak. Biden was asked about the Flynn investigation last month.
I know nothing about those moves to investigate Michael Flynn, number one. Number two, this is all about diversion.
Seconds later, he changed his answer, acknowledging he was aware of the investigation.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was aware that they asked for an investigation, but that's all I know about it, and I don't think anything else.
Last month, Attorney General Bill Barr personally got involved to drop the Flynn case. The judge overseeing the matter, Emmett Sullivan, refused, hiring his own attorney to argue why the case could potentially move forward to sentencing. He set a hearing for July 16th. Sullivan has yet to say if that hearing will still happen. Judge Sullivan has hired an attorney. He could still appeal to what's called en banc, which is the full circuit court, if he wants to in this specific case. Meanwhile, Attorney General Bill Barr and the top brass here at the DOJ, they are praising this decision today. They're happy about it.